What's up everyone, and here we go with another mechanical keyboard unboxing. This time I got the EVGA Z15 from Micro Center at the price of $129. This keyboard comes with linear switches and also a keycap puller, a switch puller and 8 extra keys. Stay tuned until the end of the video to know if this keyboard is worth it or not and whether you should get it or not. Talking about the keyboard, the first thing we can see is the palm rest. The palm rest has a really good magnet that connects to it, and you can disconnect easily and connect it back. However, looking at the palm rest, it's plastic type, a rubber material where you can wash it, nothing happens to it, clean it, and it doesn't degrade and nothing happens to it. That's the good part. However, the bad part is that, and disadvantage is that it doesn't have the cushion. So once you're typing, it doesn't really support your hand until you press your hand through it. And I don't really like that one. On the palm rest one, I really like the Razer palm rest where it has the cushion and it supports your palm and it feels way more comfortable. If you're interested in watching that one, check out my video on my playlist and you can see the Razer one. You don't even have to purchase the Razer one because the Razer keyboard is a bit expensive than this one, and what you can do is you actually can buy a Razer palm rest or any other brand palm rest, and since they're all magnetized you can just connect it to this EVGA keyboard. But talking about the keyboard, we can see that the keyboard looks really great and it's heavy since it is an actual mechanical keyboard, and it looks good. And looking at the RGB lighting effects, we can see different types of effects where, for example, we can switch the color to any color you want. You can put it on the breathing mode, you can put it on the pulse mode, on rainbow wave, you can put it on spiral rainbow, which is my favorite and I always put it on this mode. You can put it on stars shining, or the trigger one. For the trigger one, once you type, we can see that it's similar to the ripple effect of other keyboards, but this one, since each individual LED has to move, it's much slower, and it's not like the keyboard that have the RGB backlight and everything feels smooth. But this is one type of keyboard and this effect is really cool and I like it, where we don't have the full backlight but instead each keys show the lighting effect. Let's go ahead and see the sound test of this keyboard and how it is. As you saw, typing this keyboard, we can see it's a way better mechanical keyboard than the other brands where they claim they are mechanical but sometimes they're optical or their switches are not hot swappable. We can see these switches are hot swappable, we can change it, and the switches that come with the keyboard are really nice. They sound good, I like it, and they feel very smooth, and once you type you can feel it is a real mechanical keyboard. Another thing that I really like about this keyboard is the media control, including the volume scroll, which really helps, the pause, go back, and also the mute and unmute button. And from the keyboard even you can control the RGB, you don't need the app, but the app is also great too, which I will show you in just in a bit. So the extra switches that come with the keyboard, they are all same color, and we can see the reason they included all of them as the same color is that so these are the backup one, not to test it out. So if anything happened to any of your switches, you don't have to worry about getting a new pair of switches, and instead you can use your backup switches. And we can see they are really good and easy to use. What else they include is a metallic switch puller, and also a keycap puller. I really like the keycap puller. This is the new type. On the previous type where other keyboard include, I don't like those, and this is way simpler to use. So you just put it on your hand, go to a key, and you pull it out. So the way that you have to do it is put it in the key, it locks, and then just pull it out. And same type with the switches. So you just find the two spots that has the pin, you press it, and you take out the switch. And the way you put it back in, you just look which side is the right side, which in this case this is the right side. Press it in, it's back. Let's go ahead to the PC and see the software. The way that you can control the keyboard through computer is to just install the EVGA software or the program. And this keyboard can only be controlled by the EVGA Unleash RGB, and you can install it from their website. And once it's installed, and you have to also install the correct version. In this case, since I have the Z15, I installed the Z15 one. As you can see throughout this program, you have up to 9 different profiles. Looking at the general setting, we have the configure key, which we can control a key with the Windows function and the function button on the keyboard. We also can change the report rate 1000, 2000, 4000. We also can change the sleep mode, which in this case I put it after 5 minutes, meaning after 5 minutes of not using the keyboard, the RGBs will turn off. We also have the game mode. We can enable or disable the game mode feature, and also character repeat, which in this case we don't really care about. Moving to the lighting effect, as I showed, we have the static on breathing. A static on means that you can change the color to any color you want. The breathing mode, the pulse mode, the rainbow wave, the spiral rainbow, which is my favorite one, the stars shining, and the trigger as I showed in the video. Once you click on a key, then it will trigger the lighting. You also can do key assignment, and also you can create your own macros. That's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Other than this, thank you for watching this video.